Hey cruisers, today I'm here with Kirk, my strategic accounts manager with Royal Caribbean Cruises, and we're going to talk a little bit about what is new with Royal Caribbean. I have an entire list here, so we are going to be looking at that at the same time as talking to you and talking to each other. So I wanted to start out talking to you about Icon of the Seas, Star of the Seas, and just brand new Legend of the Seas.
Okay.
So we have three major awesome ships to talk about.
There's a lot going on, by the way, in the cruise industry. Obviously, last year when we launched Icon of the Seas, we also launched Utopia of the Seas too.
Yes,
so we
that's
had
true too.
two amazing ships enter the marketplace, and then it hasn't stopped. So from there we have Star of the Seas coming out this August.
Yes.
That will be doing 5 7-night itineraries. Verse Icon, which goes out of Miami,
Yes.
that will be doing 3 7-night itineraries, both doing Eastern and Western.
That's awesome.
All going to Perfect Day though.
Yes.
So that's the great thing about all of these sailings.
Yes, because everybody loves Perfect Day.
Well, Perfect Day is our #1 rated destination.
Wow.
Out of the 150 that we take you to across the world.
That's amazing.
It literally is the #1 destination. That's why you see so many of our
Yes.
competitors working to build up their islands.
Yes. We
But
won't say
don't
who
worry.
they are.
Don't worry. We've got more to come. We're building more destinations across the world as well.
Yes.
So
Yes. So we have Star coming out of Port Canaveral this summer, August, and I have a lot of clients booked on that, and you should be too. But right after they released Star, here we go. Last week they released Legend of the Seas, and that's coming out of Fort Lauderdale.
yeah, surprise, surprise. So Legend of the Seas, and it's funny because you typically know more about it when these ships and itineraries come out. And I love that we were talking about this earlier. I love that those sailings are going to be 6 and 8 night
Yes.
itineraries. We did this also when Odyssey of the Seas came out.
Okay.
And it was fantastic. We had so many folks that were doing back-to-backs. So they would do a 6-night
Yes.
stay on and then do the 8-night.
Yes.
And they're doing Eastern and Western. So you're never going to the same destination with the
Yes.
exception of Perfect Day.
And you're doing Curacao and Aruba and Perfect Day on the 8-night sailing. And what's even better, on top of having these amazing ports, is you have more sea days on an 8-night sailing to enjoy these awesome ships. Because some people don't even want to get off the ships. That's how amazing they are. And
That would be me.
and me, we stay on the ships a lot because of how amazing they are.
Something else unique about Legend, a lot of times these ships, to really get them started, in their fleet and in the itineraries, we're actually launching it over in Europe first. So it's going to do Barcelona
Yes.
to Rome, Rome to Barcelona.
Yes.
So that's a very unique opportunity to be the first to sail on this ship before it even gets to the United States. So
Yeah.
that's a very unique itinerary as well.
Yeah, so I need to get on one of those because we have never been to Spain, or Rome.
Gotta go.
That's a good way of doing
Gotta
it.
go.
Okay, so that's with the newest of the ships, and then we have the Royal Beach Club in Paradise Island, which
Yeah.
opens when
So
December.
I mentioned Perfect Day and how it changed the industry, and because of all of the amazing vacation experiences that we're providing by going to our island, we are now building more across the world.
That's
So
amazing.
the first or the next installment of our own destination is going to be the Royal Beach Club. And this is actually located on Paradise Island, which is right on, it's that long strip of land. If you're docked at in Nassau and you see Atlantis in the foreground, there's that long strip of land. Well, we bought that. It's 17 acres. We tore it all down. There were all these mansions. I think a couple hurricanes came through. I don't know who owned those, but
Yeah.
they're gone.
Yeah.
And that is going to be the Royal Beach Club.
Yeah.
It's going to be open only for Royal Caribbean and celebrity guests, as well as the locals. But I imagine more of our ships are going to really entertain that. It will be an excursion, so there will be a fee to go on there. However, it's going to be comparable to what you might find if guests are going to Atlantis,
Okay.
or if guests are going to Balmar. If they're paying for a beach experience, it might be $125, $150 for that. And that does not include drinks and food,
Yeah.
whereas our experience will be all inclusive. We have not released pricing. I will say the word dynamic because that seems to be the word that we use. But man, I can't wait for that.
Yes.
I think we're going to see that. And what's going to be really cool is that you can see it directly from the ship. So when all the ships are coming in and they're going to see this amazing island experience that is only Royal Caribbean and celebrity guests, it's going to be coveted.
Yes. And what he's also saying is if you have any interest in this, as soon as it goes on sale, you should definitely book it.
Absolutely.
You don't want to miss out and get in there, sail in, and then not be able to get on the ship.
I believe end of April, May is when this might go up for sale.
Okay, that's good to know.
I don't know anything about pricing though, so that
we're all going to find out when it gets released.
And you guys will find out before me because, you know,
he's busy doing other things.
She's up to date with everything.
So the next thing that's going to be brand new for Royal Caribbean is the Royal Beach Club in Cozumel, and that's coming in 2026.
Yeah, so this is pretty amazing, guys. Not only are we building more and more ships, we're building new destinations for you too. Yeah. Perfect Day, 2018, awesome. Royal Beach Club, end of this year, December of this year. Then another Royal Beach Club in Cozumel will open in 2026. Don't know much about it other than I think it's going to be a bigger experience because of the location. It's actually going to be beachfront property right there in Mexico. And then right after that, 2027, we're coming out with another Perfect Day, guys. And this will be in Costa Maya. Again,
looking forward to this.
Don't know anything about it other than I'm being told what Icon did for cruise ships is what the new Perfect Day will do for islands in the industry.
Yes,
so
I believe
get ready for that. Yeah, it's going to be massive. Again, it's only going to be for Royal Caribbean and possibly celebrity guests too.
Yeah,
we're not sure. I do know that the proximity though is when all the ships are docked in that port and everyone is wondering where everyone is running off to, and they're going to see our guests getting in the shuttles. I believe it's a 10 to 15 minute ride from there.
Okay, that makes sense.
And it will be an excursion experience. You do for particular parts of that island. Okay. So I don't know if the whole experience will be a pay to play, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, like with everything Royal Caribbean, it's always bigger and better, and we never know until it happens. So
yeah. Oh, and by the way,
as much as we can get out of Kirk, we're going to get out of Kirk, but nothing yet.
Keep plying me with those iced teas that we just had. Getting little jitters here. Not only after the fourth icon, in 28, I believe we're coming out with another Oasis Class ship.
Nice.
And then in the future, we'll start to look at maybe smaller ships.
Okay.
So I know we have a lot of folks that, I live in Tampa. We have the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. I need a small ship to go under that bridge. Yes. Wink, wink, Royal Caribbean.
Yeah. And Baltimore.
Yeah, in Baltimore.
And Baltimore people are looking for something new.
Just ships that can really get into those smaller ports as well.
Yes.
Something unique that happened with our World Cruise was that it opened up 50 new destinations for Royal Caribbean. So I'm hopeful that with maybe a new fleet of ship that's smaller, maybe we'll open up to destinations, that are unique to our brand.
That's fantastic.
Don't know. Maybe my wish list.
Just speculation at this point.
We hope. But we'll see.
But we want to go everywhere we can with Royal Caribbean.
Yep, absolutely.
So, I think that's all we had to talk about today.
Okay.
But thank you so much for meeting with me. And
I have one last thing to say, guys. No matter what you do, please always use your travel advisor. Michelle, guys, they're the advocates. They work directly with us. If there's an issue or you need information, you need your whole trip planned for you, we're the ones that take care of that. They're just an ancillary product of us that work directly with us. And I know that whenever I book my own vacations, I always use a travel advisor and always have travel insurance too.
Yes.
I beg of you, please.
Yes. I'm going to do something about travel insurance so you guys can learn about why that's important. But yes, always book with us. We want to make your experience the best it can be.
And thank you, Michelle. I appreciate your time today.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Click subscribe below for more content and to help us grow our channel. Ready for more? Click one of the 2 videos to your right. Ready to book your next trip? Message me at michelle@mytravelingowl.com or visit my website at mytravelingowl.com. I'm a certified travel advisor with the Travel Institute and an elite cruise counselor with CLIA, the Cruise Line International Association of America.